Happy morning. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's a magical day. As William says, and the best day ever.
One more mic. Check 1, 2. Okay. Yes, let's join in for the Cherokee morning song. We invite you to stand up if you feel like you'd like to. And let us join in this very special moment together in time on this beautiful Palm Sunday morning. Cherokee morning song.
Seal it with the collective.
Hello, welcome, yay. I'm so excited to have all of you all back and here. What a wonderful day we have today. So I feel like I've been here nonstop because I was here all day yesterday for the expo, yay. Yeah, so we have the Gulfport Mind, Body, Spirit Expo, and what a fabulous, wonderful time we had. So welcome back to Reverend Ron, Reverend Maria, and Bex. Welcome back. Yay. They've been gone on a cruise, and we all love that. And here they are all tan. Don't they look wonderful? Yeah. So it's Palm Sunday. Next Sunday is Easter Sunday, so today is Palm Sunday, the day when our wonderful Hosanna went into Jerusalem with the sound of people and the palm trees all waving at him, saying, Hosanna, Hosanna. So what a beautiful, wonderful day that we are here on this day and this time to experience this beautiful and wonderful experience we have as a New Thought community that was brought together in love. We are a New Thought community that is brought together we are a member of the Association of Global New Thought, a member of the World Parliament of World Religions. I'm not sure I said that right. Y'all can check me on that, because I'm not sure I said it right. But so I'm still getting the hang of it. So just bear with me a little bit. So we also love to say the Great Invocation every Sunday morning. So if you'd like to stand, it's in your program book. If you don't know it and you'd like to read it, you may. And if standing's not your thing, that's all right too. We are now in the presence of pure being and immersed in the Holy Spirit of life, love, and wisdom. We acknowledge thy presence and thy power, O blessed Spirit. In thy divine wisdom, now erase our mortal limitations, and from thy pure substance of love, bring into manifestation our world according to thy perfect law. And it is always a perfect law. Every single day, every single time, when we look out the windows and we see the beautiful bay just expanding and being there for our wonderful, and see, so y'all have to just bear with me when I'm going through it. So this wonderful time that we have today, to look out and see that, to know it within ourselves, that we are all one with God. And that is a beautiful, wonderful place to be. So if you are here for the first time, we would love for you to remain standing. And our greeters are going to bring by a gift for you, a wonderful mala bracelet, and then a card that also has where you can fill out and bring back to us your information so that we can keep you in the loop. What we love for you to do with this beautiful mala bracelet that was made with love is to wear it and infuse the energy of this day and this time in that bracelet right there, so that you have it as you wear it forward in days and time, and you can call upon it as you need to and have it with you. And remember us and know that we love and appreciate you. And we are so grateful and so thankful. Yay. So I'm going to introduce to you Leslie Ann Smith. And she is going to be taking care of our music and our message today. And we are so proud that she is with us and so excited to have you with us today. You're going to be so fabulous. Yes. Thank you.
Well, I decided we had to have a treat. So for those of you that haven't met this little guy, you're going to. Whether you like it or not, but I know you will. So let's just bring my friend and your friend out and say, hello, Sammy.
Hello, Sammy. Oh my gosh, I got to come here again.
Yes, you did.
Why are you so dressed up, Leslie?
Well, I'm dressed up because it's Palm Sunday and I'm here at New Thought Unity and Community, and this is a special day for a lot of people all over the world.
Yes, it is. Why?
Well, Reverend Kimberly was saying that this is Palm Sunday, where this was the day that Jesus went into Jerusalem, and they were so excited about the healing that they brought palm leaves and laid them down with their cloaks, so that palm tree leaves represent immortality.
That's so nice.
And in unity and in Science of Mind, we think of this also, the story is part of our story of entering Jerusalem, which is the city of peace, and I am consciousness as Jesus went into this city with the I am consciousness. Personality was crucified and allowing for the resurrection of the Christed self. So it's a powerful story.
And I have a powerful song.
You do?
Yes, I do. And I want all my friends to sing with me today.
You want them to sing?
Yes, because this is our sing-along.
Oh, good. What are you going to sing?
Hey, Charlie. That's it. Do you know this song?
I think I do.
Do you know this song? Oh, good. You're going to sing?
Okay.
When the night has come and the land is very dark and the moon is the only light you see,
Well, I won't be afraid.
no, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Good singers. Stand by me, stand by me, stand by me.
If the sky that you look upon
My song should tumble and fall, and the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as all of you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. This is the instrumental. This is when the instruments play.
when the night has come and the land is dark
And the moon is the only light you see. All together, we won't be afraid. No, we won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. I liked it. Thank you. They like my song, Leslie.
I know they liked your song.
Thank you.
Okay, say goodbye, Sam.
Goodbye, Sam.
All right, so Ron Maria, come on up. Yay. Yay. Are you happy to be back?
I am so happy to be back. I've missed this place, but I took everybody with us. We did.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So the three of us, and sometimes we have more people than us, we have created and experienced a prayer for peace every Sunday since the beginning of October. So we still love having that place of peace, don't we?
We do. We
Yeah.
certainly do.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead. Okay. So today we are going to complete this prayer for peace. And we do it in the way that Mother Teresa taught us. That she said, when people said, will you come and do a war protest with us? She said, no, I won't. But if you will hold a peace parade, I will lead it for you. So that's what we intend, that we hold the space for peace within ourselves, within our heart. And as we hold that space of peace, we hold that place that is gentle and loving and peaceful for all the world. And as one of the collective consciousness, we then change that place of peace that we all know exists, and we expand it out into the world. So as we expand out into the world, this place for peace, let it be so, and so it is.
so it is. And we begin by recognizing that there is only one power in this world. There's only one power. The one power, the one presence, the one infinite spirit that we may call spirit, God, source. We recognize together there's only one power here, and that we are one with the essence of divine spirit. That our inner being is connected totally as the oneness of spirit. And therefore, as we recognize that and go to our heart space, because that's where it is, we go to our heart space, and we start saying to ourselves, I am peace, I am the peace, I am the peace, I am the peace. And we know that as we vibrate at that frequency, as we share that peace, as we show the world that we are one with the peace, that's all we have to do. We allow for that to just spread throughout the world, knowing that together we recognize peace, we recognize the oneness, we know we are in that spirit of peace. We allow for every soul on the planet to experience and express peace, seeing it, feeling it, knowing it from our heart space. And from that space, we can share this love and this peace, this truth and this knowingness from that space.
And for that, we're most grateful. And for a moment, I just let go of world peace and just focus on my peace. Just my peace. My inner peace comes with my inner acceptance. And as I accept myself, I find that I'm at peace. And when I accept others in that same, when Jesus said to love others the way you love yourself, we accept others the way we accept ourselves. And with that acceptance, we find peace. And we allow it to be. We're most grateful for it. We are in just great gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is.
And
And
so it is. And so it is. So Leslie, yay. We all know that we're going to fly. We all know we're going to fly in peace and love and harmony.
All right. Another song that we can sing along to. So please join in. Because as you know, music is the big healer sound. This is I Believe I Can Fly. I changed out the backup tracks about an hour before I came. We're doing a little different. But these are important words that we're about to speak to ourselves and to each other. So I invite you to sing it out. could not go on, that life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can be it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me run, open the door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes the silence it can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. If I can see it, then I can be it. If I just believe it, well, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. 'Cause first I know it's I believe in me. Ooh. Just believe there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly out together. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe you can fly. I believe we can fly. Just spread your wings, yeah. You just spread your wings. No more do we have to doubt ourselves. No more do we have to doubt ourselves. Just fly, yeah, because we believe we can fly. We can fly. We can fly. You can fly. Thank you. Such a great song, isn't it? Gosh, I love those lyrics. I absolutely do. And I just want to thank Reverend Kimberly for making it possible for me to come and share with you today. It's so generous of spirit to invite me to come, and I'm so grateful to be with all of you, because it's really fun to come up and speak. As you know, some people, you give them a microphone and they just take over. Well, that could be me. But I also do like to share my faith, because I think it's really important when we share experience, strength, and hope, and share our honest reality about our lives. Because so much of other people can look like perfect, and our own life can go through struggles. But the truth is, all lives here on planet Earth go through struggles. And we go through the most difficult times, don't we? I mean, things that you think you would never survive, and somehow you survive them, and you get to the other side. And the beautiful thing about that is there's wisdom on the other side, isn't there? And hopefully, faith. Hopefully, a closer relationship, a closer walk with the God of your understanding. If I use any language that's not yours, just ignore it, take what you like, and leave the rest. I just want to share co-creating for your best life. And that's kind of a generic thing, and I left it kind of vague in case Spirit wants to speak something else through me today. So my life today is almost unrecognizable from who I've been in the world. From my childhood, from my youth, it's unrecognizable, and I'm really happy about that. I am so happy about that. When we came today, I thought the service was at 10, and there was no one here. And I came out of the bathroom, and I went, oh, wow, there's no one here. Like, literally, just a couple of us. And I said, I guess God might have something different planned for me. Maybe this is not for me, you know. Singing and speaking, maybe it's run its course. And then I thought, when I found out service wasn't till 10:30, I was like, oh, phew. You don't know how grateful I am to see you. But I was also grateful that I didn't have one of those self-esteem attacks. Unworthy attacks, because those follow us around, don't they? They follow us around unless we have ways to deal with them. And that's what is so brilliant about Science of Mind and Unity. It's a fabulous path. And Reverend Kimberly likes to tell her story about how people are going up the mountain, and they might be going the fast trek when they're hiking, or the slow, or the easy, or the rock climbing, you know, gripping, or maybe they are just taking their time. And spirituality is like that, but so is self-actualization and self-development. There's so many paths, there's so many beautiful spiritual traditions, and they can lead us to that place of peace, and that place of wisdom, and that place of joy. And so I want to just share something that happened in my life recently. I know the power of the spoken word. That's one of our tenets and what we teach. And you've got that in the prayer this morning. Well, we have a new baby in our lives, only 8 months old. Gorgeous little baby boy. We didn't think we'd ever have grandchildren, so this was a big deal. And he's just the joy of our lives. His name is Riker. And he goes to daycare when we're not up north helping out, taking care of him. And so we would just casually say, that baby is a walking germ. Walking germ. All those babies in daycare, germy, everybody gets sick, it's flus, and we would just laugh, have this conversation, and think nothing of it. But starting in October, all the way through February, I caught every flu and every cold and every germ And I probably had COVID, although I never tested positive for it. We were sick. I mean, really sick. And then we were thinking like good detectives, what are we doing in our lives that is contributing to illness? And that conversation was almost daily about the daycare and the germs, the germy baby. Why would I use my wand, my magic wand, my powerful magic wand of my spoken word, and then say that over our baby? Like, you would think I would know better. I do know better. And it was a bad habit, a really bad habit. Now, the only good thing about illness is that it allows you to go within. I was in bed a lot of the time, and so I was praying and meditating, and then I was reading books, and then I went back and got reacquainted with theta healing, which I had been trained in 16 years ago and kind of forgot about. And so I went and got certified. I had lots of downtime. And it made a difference. Because theta healing is about looking at your subconscious beliefs and changing those out with the Creator, with the power of the Holy of Holies. So it was a productive time. But I came back to that realization. What do I want to create in my life? How am I going to create in my life? And the spoken word is so imperative. And I wanted to share that during this time, Trinity blessed me with all of these wonderful books. She was cleaning out, and she gave me a pile of books over the course of those months. And they were from Steve Chandler, a wonderful writer, coach, great reading if you like to coach people and you like spirituality and you like landmark education and you like, really good stuff. And his writings fueled me and led me to another writer by the name of Steve Hardison, who is Steve Chandler's coach. And he wrote the book, The Ultimate Coach. Has anybody read that book, Steve Hardison? Yes. Well, it's such a good book. And I had taken landmark education many, many years ago and privileged to do the curriculum for living and the communication courses. And I just loved landmark. But Steve Hardison, it was just the perfect time. When the synchronicity, divine synchronicity, something or someone comes into your life and it opens you up again. And I loved this part of his book. The two words, create and react, are all the same letters. Create and react. And react is when we have an emotion that comes up or a feeling around something that's happening to us, right? It doesn't take any energy. It's just a release of energy. Maybe it's an upset. Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's sadness. Maybe it's laughter. No creation of energy. But the word create has one extra letter, E. And E stands for excellence and energy. It stands for energy. It requires energy in order to produce. And in our practice, our spiritual practice, we are open to the energy of the universe. When we meditate, we are activating every part of our body with that powerful energy of creation. Thinking about it, speaking about it, allowing it to move through us. Create. What are you creating in your life? It might be a garden. It might be a book. It might be good health. It might be a beautiful family. It might be a relationship. It might be money. Whatever it is, requires the energy to create. And so how do we activate that? And how do we fuel those two things together so that we can be that change we want to see in the world? That we can have that experience of that life we want to feel and experience. And so when I was creating illness with my language around germs daily, and I started to recreate myself when I was reading The Ultimate Coach, and I thought, okay, I'm going back to basics because I need to recreate myself. And I loved another author, Lynn Twist. Has anybody read The Soul of Money or Living a Committed Life by Lynn Twist? Kind of a book freak right now. I love this. It's the commitment that comes first. Taking a stand or a commitment for something larger than your own life, starring you, is not something you just check off the list or accomplish or take credit for, or it's something you contribute to. So hold that thought for just a second. It's the commitment that we make. The commitment that we make in our thoughts and our words. And we have examples of that. Buckminster Fuller. Has anybody ever read about Buckminster Fuller? Yes, great scientist, the geodesic dome. Has anybody ever been in a geodesic dome? They're so cool. He did all kinds of inventions. He created all kinds of books and writings and architects. And he made a commitment in his youth that he was going to be one little person that was going to do extraordinary things. That was his commitment. I'm going to see how much one little person can do in the world to make it extraordinary. And he said, this is another quote, an ordinary person, you know, we're all pretty ordinary people, with an extraordinary commitment becomes the kind of person that makes a difference. Living an extraordinary commitment can change your life and the world. Living an extraordinary commitment can change your life, my life, and the world. So how do we create in this context? Well, for those of us that believe in a higher power or divine power, we can tap into that energy, and we can, like Charles Fillmore, our co-founder of Unity, said, we can tap into faith thinking. Faith thinking is just allowing yourself to allow the heart to give you ideas. Maybe it's an image, maybe it's a word, maybe it's a feeling, but you listen to the heart, not the reasoning mind, not the gonna figure it out, gonna just use your computer to figure it all out. Allow it to come from your faith thinking in your heart center. And using your words, Matthew 17:20, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it'll move. You will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it'll move. So you activate that faith and that belief that when you say something, it's going to take place. From that stand and that commitment, everything changes, right? Well, this is the part of Steve's book that I fell in love with. He goes through it with his clients with radical self-forgiveness. You stop beating yourself up and judging yourself. Well, we're not going to do that today. Not the radical kind. I'm going to forgive myself for talking badly about my baby. We call him the baby. The baby. So I'm forgiving myself. So that's a little baby step. It's not too radical, but I forgive myself. I didn't tell my daughter-in-law that I talk like that. So I must have known. And then he has his clients create the document. And in the document, from your meditation, from your radical self-forgiveness, you start to write down who you are in the world. Not from your baggage or your hang-ups or your sadness or all the things that you think is wrong with you. No. You allow those times where you're in the flow, when you believe you can fly, when you're soaring, when you're in meditation or an ecstatic state, or just in the silence. And you write down your I am statement of how you're committed, your extraordinary commitment to yourself, to the God of your understanding, who you're co-creating with, and to the world. And it could be simple things. It could be very simple. I am health and vitality. I am creative. Could be whatever comes to you. And I'd like to do this in a little meditation with you so that you leave today with your I am document. But before we do this, I want you to think of your 6-year-old self. Everybody got a picture of their 6-year-old self? I know you've got one. Could be 5, could be 4, could be 6. And I would like to just read you an I am document from 3 little girls, 3 little triplets, 6 years old, that together with their parents made an I am document that they would go to school, and if there was bullying, they'd have their I am document memorized. And if there was something they were afraid of or nervous about, they knew their I am document. So just so you get a feeling for this, especially from the place where we make up decisions about the world and ourselves, usually 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old time. We make up a blanket decision about the world. So let's go speak to those little 6-year-olds. Are you up for this? Okay. So you're going to close your eyes, and this isn't our meditation. This is just our activity. I didn't want our music to come on. And I'm going to listen. I'm going to read this to you. Are you ready? So you can close your eyes, or you don't need to pull that up. Or you can just gaze down to the ground. And here we go. Get your 6-year-old, put your 6-year-old in your heart, and receive. I am enough. I am so brave. I am kind, loving, and grateful. I am so cute. I respect my body. I can learn anything I want to. I am so beautiful. I am loving to myself. I have peace inside of me. I am in control of my power, my thoughts, my feelings, and my actions. How does that make you feel? Is your 5-year-old like that? Let's add one more important word. We're going to add the word being to that. I am being enough. I am being so brave. I am being peace inside of me. I am being kind, loving, and grateful. I am being so loved. I am being so cute. I am being respectful to my body. I am being curious and learning anything I want to. I am being so beautiful. I am being loving to myself. It's within our daily grasp to choose the way we are being and become the person we came here to be. The promise is when you have your I am document and inside of us, we stop fighting for our limitations. We stop fighting for them. So if you don't already have your I am document that you read in the morning and you read at night before you go to bed, let's just take about 4 minutes and do a short meditation. And if you need a pen, we'll bring one to you. But if you want to write it down, you can. Or if you just want to see what comes up for you, we're just going to go into that quiet space and open ourselves. And if you, when we start our meditation, I'm going to ask you to just put your stuff off to the side until we reach for it. And just clear your lap so your feet are flat on the ground so you can ground into the earth. And I'm going to ask you in the opening of the meditation if I can have your permission to download unconditional love into your body. And all you have to do is an audible, quiet yes. And if you don't want it, the universe knows, and it won't come into your field. And if you would like healing, and I ask you, do I have your permission to download healing into your body? If you would like to just say an audible yes. And then just pay attention to what happens in your body. And it's just an audible yes. Everybody understand? We got a lot going on. It's the way I like to roll. All right. So let's start our meditation music. And if you need a pen, Bex is coming round. We're just going to do this for 4 minutes. It's going to be short, my friends. Just take a deep and cleansing breath and come into this now moment. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow yourself to relax. Take another cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And ah, if you feel like an ah. We give thanks for this time as we open our hearts and our minds to the creator of all that is, the force that lies underneath all things. We are open and receptive, and we relax and we let go and know that all is well. And if I have permission, please say yes. Do I have permission to download from the creator of all that is unconditional love into your body now? And do I have permission to download healing from the creator of all that is into your body, mind, and spirit now? now, with the attention on your heart, your faith thinking center, breathe into your heart and ask your heart, what does it want you to know? Your I am statement could be simple, could be more. And know that it'll continue throughout the day to come to you. And any thoughts that come to you now, in the silence, you can write at your own leisure in this beautiful, sacred I am chamber. So it is. And as we slowly come back into the room, knowing that you can return to this exercise whenever you wish, and giving thanks to the guidance that you've received or the guidance you will receive, knowing that all things are working together for your good, and your divine ideas and divine downloads are available to you. And we give thanks that this is so, and so it is, and so it shall be. Amen and amen. And as we come back into the room, just want to thank you so much for blessing me today with your time. We know you're busy and you're taking your time out of your precious life to come here and be together in community. We're so grateful for you, so grateful to you. So thank you for being with me today. May you be blessed and be a blessing, and so it is.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. So now that we are all open to the pure potentiality of all that we are, we just come together, and now we come up with our donation box, with our tithes and offerings. And we can just allow that moment of the beautiful blessing that Leslie enveloped each of us with during this time to offer to our offerings that we offer to this community, to pay the rent, to pay whatever we need to pay. We are so grateful and thankful for all that is, and for all that you all help. And here comes Julie and Bex, and so they're on it, and they are going to be passing around the baskets. Don't you all love those? Where's Chris? Is Chris here today? Chris is not here today. She's the one that brought us these beautiful baskets, so we love and appreciate and thank Chris for that. So thank you all, each and every one of you. So let's together say the abundance prayer. You can put whatever your blessing is in your hands or in your thought. And maybe you're doing online, and maybe you're doing on PayPal or Venmo or whatever. But know that the power that is within the abundance prayer is within each and every one of us in all ways. The abundance of God is my infinite source. I now open my heart and my mind to give and to receive all God's good, all God's prosperity, and all God's abundance. As God is our source, all things are possible. And so it is. So it is. Leslie, that's right back to you. Woo.
Okay. Well, we have another sing-along. Music lovers. Hang fire, though, as my dad would say in the military. Okay. Just want to make sure I've got this in case I need it. All right. So we have to lift up our energy a little bit so we can go out there and be out there in the world. How's everybody doing in their heart space? Good. Good. Well, I know you know this song, so I'm going to ask you to sing along. This is an important one, and it was chosen perfectly for our talk and for what we're up to. I think I need you to start over again. I need to hear that first note, if you don't mind. I didn't hear the tick. There's a little bit before it. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel good, real good. Gonna make a difference in your life. As I turn up the color on my favorite cold wind is blowing my mind. See the kids in the street with an eye love to me. Am I to be blind not to see their seeds? Summer's disregard, broken bottle top, and one man's soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change my ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I've been the victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there's some with no home. I've a nickel to mine. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, a God whose broken dream, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Oh yeah, talking about to change his ways. No message could have been want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself. You make this change, you gotta get it right. That you just use your mind, but you lose your mind. Man in the mirror, ooh, I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a change for that in my life. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. I'm gonna make a change.
So great. Awesome. Woo! All right. So now it's time for our good news. So I'm going to call Bex up. But what I would love for everyone who is here today to know about the New Thought community of Gulfport is you can walk out those doors and make that change. Right here, right now, today. Right here, right now. You make that change today.
Yes.
Yes. Did Colleen talk to you?
No.
Oh, okay. So Colleen has a good news
Okay.
for you to share. So I'm going to bring her up so
Okay.
she can share with you.
Okay.
All right.
Because y'all can hear me. I won 50-50 yesterday, so I've decided that we're going to have dinner on the grounds for Easter, which is this Sunday. Okay, this Sunday, Reverend Kimberly and two other ministers locally will be on the beach with Jeremiah at 6:30, and then our service will be here at 10:30 as normal, and then where I came from, the Christian 7 o'clock. Sorry, my fault. Don't listen to anything, but I'm going to serve dinner on Sunday. And if anybody wants to help with desserts, always help with desserts because I don't bake. That would be my mother that does all that. And let's have some, spread the word, and let's break bread together on Sunday at Easter.
And thank you, Colleen. So what Reverend Kimberly just said about carrying this light and this energy from here out those doors is so huge. And I know we feel this beautiful energy come together each week, but like if we can harness that energy, bring it out into the community and live that every day, that's the really beautiful part. So who has had an amazing March so far? Raise your hands. And we're almost over with March, but Colleen mentioned next Sunday at 7 a.m. out on the beach, and that is an amazing service. So we'll be out there with food and watching the sunrise, and there'll be other congregations, I believe, out there also. Okay. And then this tonight, so tonight what is happening is the full moon, the full moon ceremony right out here on the beach. And that happens, Dr. Debbie's going to be doing that, and that should start at 7:15 out here on the beach. If you've never been there, there's some bathrooms right here, probably about 50 yards from here, and then you just walk straight out on the beach. You can bring blankets and chairs, and it's just a beautiful experience. Usually we'll watch the moon rise together and just have a beautiful ceremony with singing and some beautiful messages and things like that. And that kind of wraps up our huge March, because March was huge. And thank you for being here.
So now we're going to come up and sing the peace song. Yep. So Leslie, if you'll take that microphone and lead us in
Yes,
that would
check
be
one.
lovely and wonderful.
Okay. Beautiful thing on. It's a big circle. Boy, are we glad you came today. Because it was awfully lonely at 10 o'clock.
And we loved you. All of us that were here were in love with you. Yes.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this is the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Lest there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
For peace begins right here and right now. Together, let's affirm the unity prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. For God is amazing.
All the time.
And all the time, God is amazing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
The Abraham Hicks cruise. The what? Abraham Hicks cruise. We were